Hello. The United States spends the most on education compared to any other country. In fact, according to a 2011 study, the United States spends approximately $7,743 per student. That's quite a bit of money. However, according to that same study, the United States ranked 9th in science and 10th in mathematics among approximately 12 or 13 other countries. That's not too big of a sample size, and that's a very low ranking. The 2010 graduation rate for the United States seniors was 77%, which is considerably lower than the 84% international average. So, what's the problem? Teachers are the most important part of a classroom. So how do we get teachers to do better in the classroom? In the next 5 minutes, I will discuss how we can improve the education in America by improving the teachers. First, let's talk about what it takes to be a teacher. In America, at the high school level, the minimum requirement to be a teacher is to have a bachelor's degree. However, just having this degree is not good enough. You need to possess certain skills, such as dedication and interpersonal communication skills, meaning you can communicate with your students and your other teachers. An example of where a degree just wasn't enough was one of my older math teachers. We disagreed on the solution to a math problem. She was not able to effectively communicate to me, and she counted my answer wrong because the book said so. Upon further examination, it was found that my answer was right. But that was a clear example of where the degree just wasn't enough. The education and skills for teachers in Finland is quite different though. Teachers in Finland are required to obtain a master's degree, and most applicants are drawn from the top 20% of their graduating high school class. A rigorous selection process takes place afterwards, in which only 1 out of 10, so 10% of applicants will receive the jobs. That means that the teachers who do get the jobs will be extremely skilled and extremely educated. What effect does this have on the kids and their education? Well, Finland, in international tests, they rank first in reading, science, and math. This is despite the fact that they have fewer standardized tests, fewer homework assignments, and they start their schooling at A7, which is 2 years later than the average American student. Clearly, teachers make a huge impact. Now let's move from making better teachers to assessing them. Typically, the quality of teachers is judged by the test scores from their students on state standardized tests. The better the student's scores are, the better that the teacher looks. It reflects much better on them. However, this can lead to some pressure on the teachers, which can lead to some ugly results. For example, in July 2011, the Georgia Bureau of Investigation released a report that charged the Atlanta public schools of a widespread cheating scandal. How big was this? 178 teachers. That's how many teachers and principals helped their students just so that they would not have to face the consequences of not meeting targets placed on these standardized tests. These tests have been looked down upon by many people because they don't assess certain skills that are required in a 21st century job market, such as creativity. If we want our assessment of teachers to be more effective, their evaluation should not be based entirely on the standardized test. It should be based on how much that student learns. Here are some ideas to help teachers. Professional development programs for teachers should be encouraged. This way, teachers from all grades, all subjects, and all types of schools, they will be able to meet together and exchange ideas on effective classroom technique. Teachers should also be provided with more time to plan their lesson. The longer time they have to plan their lesson, the more creative it will become, and the better that the students will learn. Teachers are the key to the world's future as they educate the young. What teachers know and how they are assessed can change and have a huge impact upon the children that they learn. Encouraging teachers to enhance their skills and changing the way they are assessed could change the future of students. In order to have better teachers, we must encourage them to have a higher education. We must also realize that standardized tests should not be used to judge teachers, but that the knowledge that the student learns in that teacher's classroom is the real indicator of success. Schools and parents should provide input and encourage success to teachers. This will help enhance the classroom experience. Thank you.